Hey there. Before we blast off, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button so you don't miss any cosmic secrets. Ready for a space story that connects two iconic films. Let's dive in. Imagine watching Sandra Bullock navigate the silent void of space when suddenly a familiar voice crackles over the comms. Um, and it's not just any voice. It's an homage to a legendary moment from a 1995 classic about Apollo 13, starring Tom Hanks. And the movie Gravity kicks off as George Clooney's character telling Earth, Houston, I have a bad feeling about this mission. A cheeky nod to NASA's famous distress call. Uh, but what if I told you the voice that responds was actually Ed Harris's, the same actor who plays flight director Gene Kranz in Apollo 13? Um, that's right. Director Alfonso Cuarón slipped in a clever Easter egg. And Harris's voice, which in Gravity is just sort of part of the mission control background, is a wink to the iconic role he played decades earlier, and it's a gesture that pays tribute to the real heroics of NASA's flight directors, helping astronauts survive the impossible. Um, um, in Apollo 13, Harris's Kranz was the calm voice guiding the crew back home from a life-threatening crisis after an onboard explosion. His line, Houston, we have a problem, which became legendary, symbolizing the grit and ingenuity needed to avoid disaster. Now, picture this in Gravity. After all of the peril and chaos, it's as if the spirit of Kranz continues on, communicating with the astronauts in a quiet, unseen way, forever linked by that history of resilience and problem solving in space. And here's a fun tidbit. Jim Lovell, the astronaut whose real life story inspired Apollo 13, recently passed away at 97. His story lives on not just through the movies, but in these subtle tributes that honor the daring, the sacrifice, and the human spirit. As for Gravity, Sandra Bullock's drifter heroine is haunted by her past, the loss of her daughter. Her cold demeanor mirrors the vast emptiness of space, but her final leap from the ocean onto the Earth's muddy soil symbolizes rebirth, resilience, and release from grief. The closing shot with debris falling from the sky and Bullock standing triumphantly speaks volumes about human strength. It's almost like witnessing humanity take its first steps all over, again, from the darkness into the light. And here's a joke. Why don't astronauts ever get lost? Because they always follow the star directions. Okay, maybe space humor isn't rocket science, but it's fun to imagine. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,